Welcome back to the Heister YouTube channel. Today we will be playing Mr. Magpie's Harmless card game. I assume this is Mr. Magpie, and here's where we will be playing the card game. Alright guys, let's lock in, let's beat Mr. Magpie, we got this. This might be foreshadowing for me losing. It'll probably be foreshadowing for me losing. Okay, let's see, how does this work? Are we loading? Come on. Oh, I just had to click, okay. Alright. So we got lives right up here. We got a clock right here. 180 minutes remain. 1 minute passes when you flip a card. Okay. When you complete a column, gain money. What do I use money for? I have no money. 4 enemies remain. I'm gonna assume that the enemies, when I flip them, take one of these guys. $7 remain. 2 adjacent reactivators remain. I don't know what a reactivator is. Multiplier ups. So does that go here? Multiplies all future money. 3 hints remain. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say let's start with the corners. There are 0 enemies in the corners of this board. Alright, cool. So that means this one, adjacent reactivator. Are these considered corners? Oh, those are not considered corners. That's cool. That's not good. Oh, okay, cool. So I lose a shield every time I get hit by an enemy. 0 enemies in the corners of this board. Okay. Sunbright Pharmaceuticals. 1 multiplier. That was an enemy. Okay, so I get another multiplier. Okay, so that means the rest of this stuff is fine. 1 enemy adjacent to this card. What do you mean? Is it this one? No, 0 enemies adjacent to this card. Okay, so that means this is all the stuff I'm getting out of this. Plus $33. Okay. Oh, cool, we get a shop, so this is where I spend my money. Plus 1 multiplier for each face-up card. This would be very nice to have. Eye opens, reactivate non-eye cards in the corners. When you sell this perk, flip all multiplier cards. Okay. Ah, here we go. Something I can afford. When an eye opens, reactivate a random non-eye card. When you flip a lonely money, reactivate it. When you flip money in a corner, upgrade it. Oh, this will be useful. This sounds useful too. Ah, why not? I don't want to make it feel lonely. We'll go for the standard dose in this pharmaceutical company. Okay, the eye opens. Reactivate a random... Oh, I should have waited. When you flip... Okay, let's see. Let's do these two. Ah, that was a bad idea. Okay. So... When you complete a column, gain money. So I gained money for completing a column. There is 1 enemy in this. Okay, so we're going to wait for that one. Here we go. 1 multiplier. Money. These seem like safe bets because I lower my chances of getting hit. There are 3 enemies in this row. So this row. 3 enemies. So I'm going to go... Okay. That's great. So... 3. So that means all of these ones here are safe. And I think it would be smartest to, when you flip money in a corner, upgrade it. So I get big money for okay, there's 3 in here, which means I have a 2-shot chance. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull it right now. I'll just go ahead and pull out right there. I feel like that's the safest and best bet. Clearance. When you purchase this, other perks in the shop go on sale. If you pass $10 with 2 shield, upgrade all face-up cards. When an eye opens... Okay, let's see. Can I roll for something better? When you flip an eye, reactivate it. After flipping all dealt multiple cards, gain 2+ multiplier. When an eye opens, flip an adjacent multiplier card. No, I think I'm fine. I think we'll just go right into this one. Okay, here we go. There is 1 enemy in the corner of the board, so I'll avoid the corners for now. Money. Money. Okay. What is this? Lonely money. Reactivate it. I don't know what that means. Okay, cool. I get a multiplier. Money. Multiplier. Money. Okay, I'm getting a little too comfortable flipping the... Okay. Oh, I see. So I was supposed to flip the ones around it, and then... So that's what it means by reactivate, is it hits it again. Okay. So... There was one enemy in the corner of the board. That means there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That means I have a 4 in 11 chance, which means my chances are still above 50-50. Okay, they just went up even more. Oh, that's nice. The eye opens. Okay. Reactivator, question mark. One enemy in the corner of the board, so it's going to be this corner, or this corner. That's great. One enemy adjacent. This one would have been useful to help flip. You know what? Whatever. 2 enemies in this row. So that means it cannot be this one. Yes! Here we go. Please stop for $107. There we go. That's the way you do it. Okay, that was probably a bad idea. When you flip an enemy, flip the non-enemy card below it. Flip the non-enemy card below. Okay, this is going to be useful. When you flip money in a corner, upgrade it. You don't have... Okay. After an hour passes, transform into random uncommon perk. Okay, that's probably not going to be very useful. So let's go ahead and go for the 1,000 milligram. So which one? When an eye opens, reactivate a random non-eye card. Okay, so I should save the eye. There are 0 enemies in the corners. Infinite. Oh. 1 multiplier, so that means money. Okay, 0 enemies in the corners. So I got all of the corners. This one, let's go for this one here. There's 1 enemy in this row, so up here there's going to be at least 1 enemy. Let's see. Money. Money. I need to make at least $93. Or 99, sorry. There's 1 enemy in this row. Okay, now I have a 1 in 3 chance. I don't like those odds. 1 enemy, 0 enemies in the corner. That was bad. 1 enemy. Oh my god. Okay. The 1 enemy cards only show up after I've hit the enemy. That seems to be the going thing here. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Okay. So that means let's see. The eye opens. I got $300 out of that. So that means 3 of these have to be... I'm going to flip... No, I think I should just stop right here. It seems like a safe place to stop. I got $362 now. Let's see. When you flip a multiplier in a corner, upgrade it. When an eye opens, reactivate the largest group. That seems useful. When an eye opens, gain money. When you flip a multiplier card... Flip adjacent face-down multiplier cards. Which one of these do I not need? When you flip an enemy, flip the non-enemy card below it. Let's go for another 1,000 milligram. I think we got this. We got this, boys. Multiplier. Money. Multiplier. Okay, cool. We'll do the adjacent cards. 0 enemies in this column, so that means I get all those. Okay. Okay, that one's money. When an eye opens, reactivate a random non-eye card. Completing a column gets you money, so let me do these 2. That's cool. Okay. Completed 2 columns, so there's 2 enemies left. The eye opens. The eye opens. Okay, let's see. Here we go. So I can stop now and take off with my $123. Or I can keep going because I do need the money. Global reactivator. Okay, $280. That was bad. 2 enemies in this column. That really helps out. 1 enemy in this row. Oh, wait, hold on. 2 enemies in this column. 1 enemy, so that means this one. Boom! Stop. $950. Well, there we go. There we have it. I beat Mr. Magpie. I leave and I win. Boom. Career progress. Jerry's rules. 1 increased exit cost. What? See you tomorrow. But I won. Career progress. But I won. Why do I have to go again? Fine, I'll go again. But if I lose, I'm done. Okay, here we go. Corner cards. That was bad. Okay, alright. Small. Cool. Small column. Very small column. 0 enemies adjacent to this card. 0 enemies in this column. That one. Cash out. Okay, here we go. Back to the placebo. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, corners. 2 enemies in this row. Avoid that row. That was bad. Okay, corner, small. That was, okay, 2 enemies. That means that one. There are 0 enemies adjacent to this card. That's that one there. Small. Oh, I got all of them. Okay. No, I didn't. This one. Shit. 1 enemy in this. Cool. Okay, that's great. $48. I just spent half an hour to get more lives. Let's do the standard dose. Okay. First, start off with corners. 0 enemies in the corners. That's great. 2 enemies in this row. 0 enemies adjacent to this card. 2 enemies in that row. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one, maybe. That was bad. 2 enemies in this row. This one. Okay, I'm not risking it anymore. $61, 123. Okay, when you sell this perk, flip 1 multiplier and 1. Okay, let's buy this one and let's go to the 1000 milligram. When an eye opens, flip adjacent money cards. Flip adjacent money cards. When you flip an eye, reactivate it. Okay, and then we can go to the 1000 milligram. Wait, did that say $9,990 to get out? That's not good. Oh, of course. 1 multiplier. Flip the small columns. That was bad. Okay. Reactivator. 127. Okay, that one's safe. That's nice. $33. That's cool. When you sell this card, flip 1 multi. Well, what was the point of the... Alright, whatever. Please stop. Helpful hints. Redacted. Inspiring. Cool. Yeah. This is not gonna be it. I'm telling you, boys, this ain't it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'll just flip. Oh, no.